Hello guys, am I audible?
Yeah, Dinesh, you're audible.
Okay. So what happened? We all configured the NAT gateway also because I didn't see any screenshot in the WhatsApp group. I just verified, but no record, no screenshot. What happened? Everyone done or not it?
Yeah, done, Dinesh.
You have done, Jaya?
Yeah, I have done.
Okay. Others?
Yes, I have shared screenshot to group.
NAT gateway. I'm asking NAT gateway, not internet gateway.
Oh.
I'm not talking about internet gateway. That's earlier we have done. So I'm talking about NAT gateway. I don't see any NAT gateway screenshot. The last session I have covered, right? Is that I have covered or not?
Yeah, it was covered. Dinesh.
It was covered, right? I think this one. We have configured. And okay. Click on launch instance. Oh, I have to allow this one. This video. Can you quickly confirm? Jaya, have you done this one?
Yeah, because Dinesh, you haven't shared your recording.
Okay, okay. But you have completed?
Yeah, I have completed.
Dinesh Kumar? Unmute. Completed or not? So why are you muted?
Completed.
Completed. Where is the screenshot? What you are saying? Hey man, just unmute. Why are you muting?
I said, can you hear me? Hello.
Patil?
I did, sir. I share only in group only.
Okay. Nabin? Nabin? Raghavendra? Raghavendra? Prashant?
No, Dinesh, I'm trying. I'm just not completed.
Okay. Who is trying?
Yes,
Raghavendra or Prashant?
this is Prashant.
Prashant, okay. So what happened? You are getting any error? Are you getting any error? Where you are facing issues?
Yeah, I have tried one more time.
Sharanya. Sharanya.
Sir, not done, sir.
Not done.
Uh-huh.
Well, what happened?
Sir, that the error is coming, and the last class I not done because the network issue is there. So I'm waiting for the video uploaded in the YouTube. I have searched, still I not.
Still you not. Still today.
That YouTube in the YouTube video still I not received, sir, last class because some network issue not in the last class.
Okay. 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 Complete today. Everyone. Wait 2 minutes. Let me share my screen. So did you remember this is the exact expectation? So this is the NAT gateway configuration. Is that right? Right?
Yeah.
Have you remembered this diagram? So on your public cloud, you have to create the region. There you have to create the VPC. And I said, ask you to create a 2 availability zone. In one availability zone, launch a public subnet and private subnet and create another availability zone. Create another availability zone. Again, we have to create one more public and private subnet. And now you have to configure your public subnet on the public routing table and private subnet in private routing table. You have to use the internet gateway through the public routing table, and you have to supply the internet to the public subnet. But if you want to supply an internet to the private subnet, it is not possible through the internet gateway. For that, we have to create the NAT gateway on top of your public subnet, and then you have to use the routing table and you have to send the internet to the private subnet. So in this time, your jump server When I say bump server, this public server will act as a jump server or jump box, or we can call it as a bash and host. Did you remember this one I have completed? Yes or no?
This was not the diagram, but concept was the same.
Yeah, concept was same, right? Concept is same, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think this is the diagram.
Yes.
Okay. See, suppose I have a VPC. Consider we have a VPC. And consider I have a two VPC. There are two VPC. Inside the VPC, you have a subnet also. In the same way, you have another VPC, right? Where also you have subnet. Now inside the subnet again, you have a machine, EC2 machine that you have launched. Now my question is, will this two machine can able to interact with each other? That's the question. Or otherwise, consider this one is a VPC. And we have another VPC here. This is one subnetwork. Here also we have a subnet. Now this EC2 wants to communicate with this particular EC2. What do you think? Will it work or not?
Yeah,
Will it work or not? What do you think?
It will work.
It will work. How?
Using the SSH command.
Using the SSH command, what we have done actually?
Like, we're using the NAT gateway.
Yes, using the NAT gateway, using the SSH key.
Yeah.
This happened within a VPC, right? Jaya?
Yes, it is within the VPC.
Within a VPC. But this one,
It's
VPC to VPC. Now tell me, is it possible?
I think, I'm not sure, maybe. Because
Remember,
within the VPC, we have a way, right, of using the SSH.
Yes,
If outside also, we have some other way.
yes, yes, correct. In default, I am saying talking in default, one VPC cannot interact with another VPC because it is in different network. The first EC2 in another network and another VPC, whereas second EC2 in another network. Then obviously, in default, this EC2 can't interact with the VC2 in another VPC. But now, guys, you just Google it and tell me any possibility. You just Google it and tell me any possibility. We'll see whether you can able to get the answer or not. So take 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes. Now time is 8:20. I need an answer of 8:25. Whether if we can able to communicate from one VPC to another VPC, what is the solution? Is that okay, guys?
Yeah, Dinesh.
Yeah, Google it. Tell me 8:25. Let me wait. Everyone post your answer in the chat box. That's it. Only 2 members given the answer, Jaya and Dinesh Kumar. Others? What about others? Even you guys are not able to Google it, you don't have a time. I'm wondering, guys. Your batch actually, it is very. I'm wondering actually. Prashant, everyone giving. Okay, what else? Okay. Then you are fit. Okay. So if you want to achieve this one, I need to go for pairing connection. VPC pairing or pairing connection. So pairing connection is one of the feature available in your VPC. Using this pairing connection feature, we can able to communicate resources between the VPC. So if you want to have the communication between the VPC, if the resources wants to make a communication between the VPCs, then obviously we need to go for a pairing connection. So for that, so what you need to do, you need to create, say suppose, let me consider this is my VPC pairing connection. This is my VPC pairing connection that I have created. Sometimes it is also called as Amazon VPC pairing. Amazon VPC pairing. Using this, we can communicate. And we will take a routing table here. Here we have a routing table. The same way here also we have a routing table. Whenever you create a VPC, in default, you will get the routing table, right? Yes, we have a routing table here. Now, what do you need to do? You have to configure this VPC cider range. This VPC cider range. Say, suppose this VPC cider range is 192.168.10.0/24. And suppose this VPC cider range is 172.31.0.0./16. Now, what do you need to do? This cider range, you have to configure in this particular routing table. In this routing table, the same way, this particular cider range, you should configure this particular routing table. This particular routing table. And then you have to configure this routing table should be configured, this pairing connection. In the same way, this is also should be done. That way you can able to make the connection from this EC2 to this EC2. Actually, we'll see practically, then we'll come to this picture once again. So let me open AWS Amazon.com. Quickly, I will sign in. So once we have our, let's create a VPC. Create a VPC and VPC only. Say this is my VPC-01 and let me go to the IP address. Say suppose, and this is, let me take some IP address like 192.168.10.0/24. 10.0/24. Okay, let me take this default and create a VPC. And if I click on your VPC, there are many VPC I have created. Say this is 17th March, today is 20th March. So let me rename this. So this is my 20th March. So this is a VPC I have created. And I need one more VPC also. So let me configure that also, no issues. I will configure the another VPC. Say this is 20th March -01 and create one more VPC. VPC only. VPC -20th March -02. And this time I will take some other IP address 172.31.0.0/16. I will take it. So that's it. Click on create VPC. The maximum number of VPC has been reached. Okay. So better, then I will go for the default VPC itself. I can take the default VPC because I already created a 5 VPC, right, for a region. Maximum I can able to create only 5 because I already created 5. Now what I will consider, this is one VPC and this is another VPC. There are 2 VPC I have. This is one VPC and this is the another VPC. There are 2 VPC. Consider default VPC. It is my first VPC. And this one, it is my second VPC. Now we have 2 VPC. Then what is the next step? The next step, I have to create the peering connection. How can I create the peering connection? So to create a peering connection, but before creating a peering connection also, let me launch a EC2 instance here. Say EC2. Click on this. And I will click on instances. Write EC2. It is not available, so let me launch an instance. So this is EC2. Give a name like a default. AMI instance type, and I have to select key pair and network settings. This time I will go for the default VPC and I can select some subnet, maybe availability zone. 1000 IP address, create a security group, everything is okay. Then click on launch instance. Now my instance is up and ready. So click on connect to instance. And let me click on connect. So I'll wait. Once instance is running, then we will connect. Okay, so done. So now let me click on this and click on connect. Click on connect. So this is an instance. Okay, let me click on another instance also. So go to instance and click on launch instance. And this is EC2. Maybe this is VPC we have created. T2 micro. Select the key pair and go to the network settings, click on edit. Here you have to select the 20th March, this one. And select the subnet. No subnet found. Either this account has no subnet in this region or an invalid such. Yes. And create any subnet, right? For that reason. So let me go to this VPC and go to your VPC. And this is a subnet. So let me create a subnet also. Click on create subnet and choose this particular VPC. Give the subnet name. Say subnet -20th March. Select some allowed zone. And I have to select the CIDR range for this one. Say suppose, let me give 192. 192.168.10.0/ maybe 25. Click on create subnet. Create subnet. So completed. Now let me go to again EC2. Launch instance. EC2 VPC. AMI T2 micro. Key pair. Edit. This is. And let me enable this as well. Click on launch instance. Okay, running. Now what I can do, I can take this private IP address and go here. If I type a ping command, command V, press enter. It is not pinging, right? It is not pinging. So listen. So what I will do now, let me add the ping command also. Where I need to allow, here I need to allow. So click on security and click on security group. Click on security group.
Dinesh, can you please increase the screen size or, can you zoom it? It's
This
very
one?
small.
This one, okay. What about this one? Jaya, what about this one? Hello.
Yeah, it is similar.
It is similar.
It's very,
Others
yeah,
also facing the
after-
same problem.
No, sir. No.
What happened, Jaya? You are using mobile.
No, I'm using laptop only.
What happened then? Actually, I have given the full screen only. Actually, it's a full screen mode.
When I'm putting original screen, the screen is like, half. Fit into window, it's showing very small.
Okay.
Okay,
You
I
don't
will
face the
just
same
zoom.
kind of issue? Naveen,
It's
Prashant.
okay, go ahead.
Or otherwise, I will stop the screen and share it again. We'll see whether it is work. Can you check now? Jaya.
Yeah, I have zoomed in, it's okay from my end. I will manage.
Okay. So now click on edit inbound rules. Then you have to add the rule. So you need to add this one. All ICMP. If you want to allow a ping, right? Ping command, then you have to go here. and then click on enable. Right, click on save. Even if I try connecting this, it will not work unless or until you tried. No, you have to create a pairing connection. Then only we can do this configuration. So let me create a pairing configuration. See, it's very simple. Go to VPC. Here we have left hand side. You can find pairing connection. So after here already I have created one pairing connection. So let me create a new pairing connection. No issues. Create a pairing connection. So pairing connection. Then select your, guys, whenever you create a pairing connection, right? One will act as a requester and another will act as a acceptor. One will act as a requester and another will act as a acceptor. Say suppose this VPC will act as a requester and this VPC will act as a acceptor. So consider one VPC should be act as a requester and another one should be act as a acceptor. So let me select the request. Who is the requester? I consider default VPC is the requester and associated CIDR. And you can do the VPC pairing connection between the account and between the region also. Suppose if I am using one account and consider Naveen is using another account. I want to do the pairing connection. Will it possible? My EC2 can able to communicate with Naveen EC2? Yes. For that, you have to select another account and I have to configure the another account ID. Suppose I am in North Virginia and I want to do the communication with the Mumbai region. Then you have to select the another region and you have to select the region name and the VPC ID. So the VPC pairing connection is possible between the account and between the region. Everyone got this one?
Yeah, Dinesh.
Right. So better, I will go with my account and this region. And I will select my acceptor. Who is the acceptor? He is the acceptor. This is the associated CIDR range. Click on create a pairing connection. That's it. Now you have a pairing connection. This is your pairing connection. Now I have to configure this pairing connection where? I need to configure this pairing connection inside the routing table, associated routing table. So if I go to the routing table, see, here we have a routing table. This is 20th March. So this is the default routing table, which is configured on top of your VPC. In the same way, we have a default VPC also. So the first one and the last one. One minute. Okay. Now let's rename this better. Default routing table. 20 page. And then this one. This is 23 March. Now let me go here, routes, edit your routes, and let me configure. Internet gateway configured, your pairing connection, let me remove it. This is my one minute. So I will first choose default routing table. Routes, edit routes. We have this one. Click on remove. Now let me add a route. Destination. This one, it's a default routing table, right? In default routing table, what I need to configure? In default routing table, I need to configure this VPC cider range. VPC cider range. So this is the VPC cider range. 192.168.10.0. So I will configure that one. 192.168.10.0/24. Yeah. So the
Is it
target
168 and typing 169?
168. Okay. 168.10.0. Yeah. So the target is pairing connection. So there are two pairing connections. I need to go with this one. Click on add route. Yeah, that's completed. Let me remove this. Save changes. In the same way, go to the VPC routing table now. This one. And click on routes, edit routes. And here, add a route. Now here we have to configure another one. What is that one? This one, 172.31.0.0. 172.31.0.0/16. The target is pairing connection. Complete. Now save your changes. Black hole, why? See, if we go pairing connection, here it is pending acceptance, guys. You have to accept. Just accept the request. Completed. Now if we go and see the routing table, not like that. Nothing. It's correct actually. Fine. Now let me try to connect EC2 instance. See, it is pinging, right? Okay, I will stop and ping it. Ping. And before that, I need to get that EC2 instances running. There are two instances running. And I will take the VPC, private IP address, go here, type a ping, press it. Press enter. See, it's pinging. It can able to ping your machine. So, with the help of this configuration, pairing configuration, pairing connection. Are you clear?
Yeah, finish. Maybe when we see a video, we can get a clear video.
So only thing is you have to remember this architecture. This diagram always you can remember. Create a 2 VPC, create a subnet, create a EC2. That's it. After that, create a pairing connection. This pairing connection you have to configure in both the routing table. In both the routing table you have to configure. But this pairing connection, how? Via this CIDR range. So in the default routing table, you have to configure the second VPC CIDR range. But in this particular routing table, you have to configure the default CIDR range. That's only one thing you are going to do. Then in order to allow the ping command, you have to allow all ICMP, the IP version 4. Okay, just to go through the recording, I will post it and then let me know whether, again, please complete both the tasks, NAT gateway configuration and this pairing configuration. But there is a drawback with respect to this configuration. I will tell you tomorrow. Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see tomorrow, guys, but make sure you have completed internet gateway configuration, NAT gateway, and VPC pairing connection. Fine.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Dinesh,
fine.
actually, I have created this NAT gateway,
Okay.
but when we try to delete, right, it's not allowing me to delete
Yeah, directly.
because the
Yeah, got it, Jaya. So directly we cannot delete the NAT gateway. So you have to delete the subnet first, and then routing table, and then VPC, then NAT gateway.
it was not allowing actually. So I just first subnet routing, then NAT.
Not, we don't have any order and all. Okay, can you share your?
Then okay, just a minute.
I will make you host.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you go first the internet gateway part? Internet gateway, click on that. So can you try to delete the first internet gateway? No, it is not giving an option. Okay. Okay. So go to the routing table. Go routing table. Public routing table, click on this. I think both are main route table. We cannot delete. Okay, okay. We cannot delete. Both are main routing table.
Here we have delete.
Even we cannot delete. Click on this. Yes, it is not available because it's a main routing table, right? So go to subnet now. And click on that public subnet. Can you try to delete that one? Subnet have a network interface and cannot be deleted. The following subnet contain one or more network interfaces and cannot be deleted until those network interfaces have been deleted. Public subnet, this one under the VPC, 0 out of 1 subnet can be deleted. To delete the remaining 1 subnet, first make the following. You can refresh each section. Okay. So go to now the NAT gateway. Yeah, delete that one. Yeah, delete, give delete. Now try to delete the sub. Yeah, it will take some time because it is deleting status. We'll wait actually. Now go to subnet. Refresh actually. Once again, click on NAT gateway. We'll see NAT gateway. Okay, let's try. No, actually, NAT gateway should be deleted. Click on the It is deleting only.
Delete.
Not deleted. Wait.
So first NAT gateway has to delete, then subnet maybe
Right?
like.
Yeah. Subnet, when you delete the subnet, right? And then you can directly go for VPC. You can delete the VPC.
Yeah. Because EC2 also.
Yeah, first of all, you have to delete the EC2.
I have deleted Dinesh.
Yeah. Once your EC2 deleted, then only we can do this. Yeah, all the EC2 are deleted from your end.
But the security groups is
No,
it
no.
okay to?
No issues. And elastic IP, right? So click on the elastic IP. This is also you can delete.
Okay.
Actions. Delete them. The release. Yeah. Release. Not one. Release. Release elastic IP. Now search VPC. Now check NAT gateway is deleted or not. Yes, it got deleted. Now try to delete the VPC directly. We'll see. VPC. Yes, delete.
Okay. So the NAT gateway, which we created, it's stopping.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine, right?
Yeah. So subnet also we have to do it automatically. It will not go.
Yeah. When you delete the VPC, subnet will be deleted automatically. Check subnet now. No subnet. Only a default subnet you can able to see.
Yeah. So
And
all these are default.
yes, correct.
So it's okay to, because if there is one VPC, definitely route table will be there, gateway, everything will be there by
Yeah,
default.
if you create a VPC, in default you will get the routing table. Apart from this, everything you have to create.
Okay, because here I see routing table and NAT gateway also one.
No, actually, that and all default actually. So it is giving default.
Okay.
You already deleted.
The one which I created, it's got deleted, right?
Yes. That got deleted, but still, when you click on, can you click on the NAT gateway part? Still, it is not removed from here, right? That's the reason it is showing. Maybe after maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes, it will be deleted. It will be removed from here.
Okay. Maybe then later.
Then it will come to 0 because it got deleted, right? It got deleted.
Yes.
So see, when you click on internet gateway, click on that internet gateway. So this is the default internet gateway. We cannot delete for default VPC.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So remember,
Okay.
for a VPC, you will get a routing table.
Okay.
Whenever you create a VPC, you will get the routing table. Okay. Fine then. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Dinesh, please share the video.
Yeah, actually, it will take around 2 hours. Once it is downloaded, I will send it.
Yeah. Thank you.